What is going on, everybody? XCO Grinding is here. How are you doing? Man, we're back to some Destiny. We've got to get another Nightfall done. You know, I like to do them solo. So let's get to it. We've got a couple of burns. Well, we actually only have one burn. Let me rephrase that. We've only got the Void burn going for today. My weapons I'm going to use for you will be Atheon's Epilogue, which I have at 365. I had to try it out, guys. I know some of you probably rolling over, probably jumping out of your seats and pulling your hair and everything, but hey, calm down. It's really not that bad, okay? And actually, I like Atheon's Epilogue at 365. I think it does a lot of, yeah, okay. Let me kind of rephrase that. It doesn't do a lot of damage, all right? Not compared to other guns. But when it comes to having an assault rifle with some void damage on it, in my standpoint, the rate of fire and the stability make it one pretty awesome gun. I still like it. It's gonna get me through this pretty easily. You're gonna see. So if you get curious and you happen to have an extra etheric light laying around somewhere, go ahead and try it out. Don't be scared, okay? Don't be scared. All right, next up we got for my fusion rifle, I'm using a Final Rest 2, which is of course in void, and I'm using the Truth as my exotic for today. You will see me switch to the Praetor's Revenge, which I also, I think I have it. Well, I do have one at 365, but I can't say it's on this character per se, but I do have one. But you'll see me pull out the Praetor's Revenge because you'll see me, I will need to do some sniping, you know what I mean? So now that all that's out the way, let's get to the game, man. These guys in here get kind of crazy sometimes. I'm not sure how you like to approach it, but me personally, I like to approach it kind of like a side at a time. You know, when I come up the stairs, you saw how I went for the captain first. You know, I want to go for him first, take him out. You'll see me work those vandals along that wall right there. Whoa, which I didn't completely get in this run apparently. Man. But that's how I usually like to do it. I usually will take those guys out because that will prevent them from even firing at me like they are doing now. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, all right. Now we got some hive coming in here. So, yeah, I usually take those guys out first, right with the captain. The reason you do that is prevent what was going on right there. They were shooting at me. Get those guys out the way. You don't have to worry about that. That gives you a free angle for you to have and not worry about getting shot from. And then usually I will proceed to looking at this wall right here. I'll go right here, turn to immediately to the left and start trying to clear those guys out. You know what I mean? And then we give those guys a rocket right there and say hello. Those guys are just gone. They get taken out before they even come in. Love that, man. Woo, good times. Lucky it wasn't you know what's crazy? I really enjoy the Truth. I think it's a great rocket. But doesn't it seem like it's kind of missing something somewhere? I mean, PvP wise, it's amazing, right? That rocket, I've seen that rocket do some really crazy things, that rocket launcher. But what I mean is, it seems like the Gallowhorn, for the most point, is just the standalone rocket that just does the damage. I mean, yeah, we've got the, what else do we have? We have the Hunger, right? Hunger is great. And then, of course, now that we have all these other rocket launchers that come where we can actually reforge them, you know, yeah, we have possibilities of all kinds of things, right? I understand that. But still, when it comes to damage, it seems like it's just, you know, for a fact, it's all hell the Gallowhorn, right? It still reigns supreme. There's nothing as strong as it. So it would be nice if Bungie, this is a like a kind of like something, you know, for Bungie to think about. Bring us a couple more rocket launchers that can compare to the Gallowhorn, maybe in Void and Arc. You know what I'm saying? No, they don't have to have the Wolfpack rounds. Maybe they can come up with something cool, you know. But well, actually, you know what? Let me take that back. Let me take part of that back. Because, and the reason why I say that is because we do already know that we have the Taken King DLC coming out in September, right? And, you know, if you've watched any of the vid docs and stuff, then you'll understand that apparently there's a whole slew of weapons that they're going to be putting in this DLC. Or actually, it's not really DLC. Let me take that back. It is a full-on expansion with tons and tons and tons of goodies for us to just to get into and figure out puzzles. Oh, nice strikes. It's gonna be good times. 12 missions, but again, this is not the video for that, but there's going to be a lot of content there for us to really get into and have some fun with. I'm looking forward to it, and I know you are too if you're a Destiny fan. But you know, I know there's a lot of weapons that are going to be there, so maybe what I'm talking about will be answered in that DLC. So before I actually get into the whole, well, come on, Bungie, give us some other stuff, maybe they're already worked on that, iron that out, they know that. I mean, come on the forums, I know that there's been plenty of people talking about that very same thing. And on top of this, I'm going to say this, man. Shouts out to Bungie, because I really feel that they listen to us. I mean, I know that the game is nothing even close to what I thought it was going to be like when we first got out. But, you know, let's say this. Between the time the game has released and right now, currently, today, there have been 30 updates to the game. 30. Okay? 30 to make it what it is right now today, which is a pretty good time. I mean, the last DLC that we got, the House of Wolves, is, I mean, to me, it's rocking. I really, really enjoy the DLC. There's tons of stuff that I'm still trying to get my hands on. I haven't been able to get really get into trials yet, so I don't have any of that gear yet. So that's a whole nother side of things that I'm really gonna dig into soon. So, you know, it's good times. I'm enjoying the Prison of Elders, you know, phenomenally, having a great time. I'm loving how things change up every week. You know, I'm loving how each level is basically a different, you know, Prison of Elders. We're facing different bosses and stuff like that. We have to work differently. Although, you know, we are used to destroying the mines, disabling the mines, or taking out targets. But I will add that the different combinations of the modifiers and the enemies can really make things challenging at times. And you know, it makes you switch weapons depending on what modifiers are in there. It makes you play a little bit differently. It really makes you, as if you have two other players with you that are good and they have mics, it makes you talk, communicate, work as a team. So I think those are really good elements that you know, the raids didn't kind of bring. Yes, I know, yes, you did have to work together in certain spots, but it did not always require all 6 members of the team to work as a team. With Prison of Elders, I feel that it takes 3 people, especially on 35. It takes 3 people to work as a team. You know what I mean? So against, and some of them. Now, some of them, I will say, some of the weeks are easier than others, from what I noticed. But it still takes, you know, some teamwork, which I do, you know, I really do enjoy, and I find it quite refreshing. Now, I gotta send a shout out to Jay Shots. What's up, Jay? He jumped in here with me. He wanted to get his Nightfall done. I was like, hey, why not? Jump on in, brother. Really appreciate you jumping in and helping me out anyway. I love soloing. Don't get me wrong. You guys see that I'm always doing it. But to me, Destiny is a game that really should be played with friends. It really is. I think it's really designed that way. And I appreciate Bungie for making it fun for me when I'm just running around solo. But I do enjoy the fact that when it's time for my, you know, to get real and get into something nitty gritty, it requires my friends to get with me and have some fun. And that's where it really shines. So we're almost through this Nightfall, everybody, right? And we're having a really good time. I got my man Jay Shots with me. We're rocking and rolling. I'm shooting them in that face. In the face. Get it. Let's go around here. Let's not. Come on, grind. We can't walk through the rock. We gotta go around it. Okay, so now that we're in here, you know who we've got to fight. We've got Omnigul. Man, dude, I hate this chick. She does so much yelling. I just get so fed up with her. All she does is scream. Yeah! I really shouldn't imitate that. That was a terrible imitation, though. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I wanted to do that to just irritate you for a second. No, I'm just playing. I wouldn't dare. Let me get around here. We really need to take her out. You know, there's so many enemies that come here. So Jay and I, we just kind of work them. I'm going to kill that. You know, the fight can be quite kind of long. And I don't want to go through all that. So let's get ready to take her on out. All right. And there she is, all gone. Goodbye. No more Omnigul. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. She's dead, guys. She's dead. Get out of here. All right. So we were able to grab a couple of goodies. I'm not really sure if I showed them to you, but you will see them. And since, you know, I felt that I kind of cut the part out where you saw the legendary Ingram drop, Yeah, we did have a legendary drop. I kind of cut it out and I didn't mean to. Apologize. But since I did cut it out, let's go to the tower before we go. And, yeah, you'll get a chance to see what I got, alright? But it doesn't mean that I'm going to stand here with you. So thanks for joining me, everybody. I had a great time with you as always. And I will catch you next time. Alright, everybody? Have a great day. I'm out.